Europe can't seem to make up its mind about Russia. Is Moscow a collapsing snail or a terrifying monster? That's the paradox British journalist Peter Hitchens highlighted in the Mail on Sunday. On one side of the argument, Western officials mock Russia's military. Admiral Tony Radakin, the UK's chief of defense staff, even joked that a snail would cross Ukraine faster than the Russian army. The message is simple. Russia is weak, incompetent, and overstretched. But in the very same breath, these same leaders sound the alarm bells. Suddenly, Russia isn't a bumbling snail. It's a colossal danger to Europe, a threat so massive that NATO countries must pour hundreds of billions into defense spending and prepare for an existential fight. So which is it? A weak, decrepit state on the verge of collapse, or a terrifying juggernaut capable of overrunning Europe? Hitchens argues that Western elites can't have it both ways. Either Russia is incapable, or it's the greatest danger since World War II. The contradictions expose confusion, or worse, political theater. But perhaps the most striking point comes from what Rhetoric himself admitted. The West's goal is not actually peace. Not negotiations, not ending the bloodshed. Instead, the strategy is to keep Ukraine fighting, to make the war drag on, to impose costs on Russia without ever directly engaging. In Hitchens' words, the West is using Ukraine as a battering ram against Russia. The Ukrainian people pay the price, in lives and cities destroyed, in a future mortgaged to war, while Western governments posture and profit. This paradox should raise serious questions. If Russia is truly as weak as claimed, then why does Europe need to remilitarize at Cold War levels? But if Russia is as dangerous as portrayed, then why is the West refusing direct engagement and instead pushing Ukraine to bleed indefinitely? The contradictions reveal a troubling truth. For Western elites, Ukraine may not be about defense or democracy at all. It's about strategy, leverage, and geopolitics, using a proxy war to weaken Russia without risking their own soldiers. So when you hear the mixed messaging, Russia the snail, Russia the monster, remember, it's not confusion, it's narrative management. And Ukraine is caught in the middle.